Welcome to Season 4 of the To Health With That podcast, where we break up big health topics into small bites. I'm your host, naturopathic Dr. Amy Newsel, and this season we'll dive into something we are all familiar with: fatigue. What is it? Why does it happen? Most importantly, how can we fix it outside of this? Coffee. Enjoy the video version of this podcast on YouTube. The channel is at To Health With That. This week, let's talk about a gentle 6-week detoxification protocol for people with MTHFR. So this is the gentlest detox possible, because when you have an MTHFR polymorphism, detoxification can be difficult simply because methylation, which is directly linked to your MTHFR enzyme, is decreased, and therefore toxins that need to be methylated can accumulate and often have through all of the years of our life. The occasional detox is a really good idea for MTHFR folks, and also approaching detox daily, right? Doing what you can to support your body's detox process and to eliminate toxins from your environment is very important for us. That's a big part of the MTHFR lifestyle. So life is unpredictable, but if you're planning to do a detox, make sure that you're not doing it when you have a wedding scheduled, right? Or hold off until after the honeymoon. This is the simplest of protocols. If you actually go to a practitioner, they will give you something more comprehensive than this. But this is just a basic to get you started. So with the 6 weeks detox, we do have some goals. It's designed to help you get toxins out of your system, but it also has a lot of other health benefits. What we usually see is weight loss. 8 to 12 pounds is not uncommon. Better energy, more balanced blood sugars, reduced toxin burden, better sleep, and better skin. Yay! What you will need: Himalayan salt or another clean, mineral-rich salt like a Dead Sea salt, lots of filtered water, NAC, which is the precursor to glutathione, or liposomal glutathione, whichever one you tolerate better. Good blend of soluble and insoluble fiber. This can be like a Shishi designer blend, great. Or it can be as simple as a 50-50 mix of ground flaxseed and psyllium husks, whatever you prefer. Again, if you go for the 50-50 mix, it'll be way cheaper. Food-grade bentonite clay or food-grade diatomaceous earth. Take your choice there. We will make what is called a slurry from these products, which means a 1/4 cup of clay or diatomaceous earth with 1 cup of filtered water in a glass jar. Shake it up, keep that on your counter. You're going to be taking a glug of that a couple of times a day. Good basic multivitamin with methylated B vitamins in it if you tolerate those, or methyl-free if you don't. Organic castor oil and either a folded flannel, a pre-made castor oil pack, or castor oil pajamas. There is a whole podcast episode on doing castor oil packs and a blog post as well. So if you need more instruction there, I will include links to those in the show notes. Epsom salts, a symptom tracker. You can find one in the MTHFR library in Genetic Rockstars, or you can join the mailing list at To Health With That to receive a good one for free. Magnesium supplement if you happen to need it, if you tend towards constipation, and a journal, which is optional. So in this simple detox, weeks 1 and 2 are preparatory weeks to kind of ease you into the full detox process. It makes it easier. So this is the time when you cut down on your addictive categories of foods and behaviors, begin to adjust your schedule, and generally get into the good mindset to support your detox. If your diet doesn't normally include much fiber, then this is also the time when you're increasing your fiber slowly so that, it minimizes bowel effects. Even still, expect some rumbling and gurgling and bowel changes, because increasing your fiber causes kind of a turf war in your intestines between the bacteria you have now and the beneficial bacteria you will be encouraging to grow by bringing in a higher fiber environment. So ease into it. This is transition time to help get your body ready. So here's the schedule for these 2 weeks. And again, the link in the show notes, I will put the link to the blog post that has all of this in a written form if you want to see it. So, number 1, begin your symptom tracker. This will give you a baseline for everything you normally experience so you can watch your symptoms as you go and adjust as needed. Start with a 12-12 eating pattern. This means 12 hours of a day you are allowed to eat. That's your eating window, usually like 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. or 8 a.m. to 8 p.m., just depending on what works best for you. And the other 12 hours, you are not allowed to eat. Easy, easy peasy. Try to start that fasting window 2 hours before bedtime if you can. Multivitamin with your first meal of the day. NAC or glutathione, we're going to have just a 500 to 600 milligram dose once daily away from food. Bedtime works well for a lot of people. Make sure you're getting your 8-ounce glasses of water a day with about an 1/8 teaspoon of that full mineral-rich salt in each. With the salt, make sure this does not contraindicate or run counter to any of the recommendations your physician has given you. If you are on a salt-restricted diet, this is not for you, right? Or if you have any kidney issues or anything like that. Also, it's a good idea to check out this entire thing with your practitioner. Now, you're also going to want 8 ounces of water with 1 teaspoon of your fiber mix between breakfast and lunch, and 2 ounces of your clay or diatomaceous earth slurry between lunch and dinner. You're going to cut your caffeine intake by half over the course of the first week and do gentle exercise 2 or 3 times weekly. Cut all of your sugars by half over the course of the first week. Don't care what kind of sugar it is, honey, agave, cane sugar, monk fruit, right? Anything sweet. It's sugar. Artificial sweeteners, definitely cut those. Start to eliminate your processed foods, right? Junk foods, anything pre-made. The goal is to have them completely out by the end of week 2. And I would start to journal if you're a journaling type person. Write down how you feel about this, how you feel physically, what emotions this is bringing up for you, because detox is not just a physical process. There's emotional stuff to sort through. Now, weeks 3 to 6 are actually your active, true detox, and you can adjust all of this based on your needs and your level of detox experience. This is just a simple framework. So it is easy to customize to your own needs, but this is active detox. So rest more, sleep more, take it easy on yourself, give yourself more room in your schedule. Detoxifying is hard work. If you're a detox pro and you want an extra detox boost, then you can also avoid the most common food allergens, wheat, dairy, corn, soy during this time as well, and then do an elimination challenge reintroduction. So you can see if any of those are a problem for you. So you will keep doing what you're doing, but your eating pattern will change. And you have 3 options here depending on how intense you want this to get. You can move to a 14-10 eating pattern, which is the best if you've never done a fast before, if you've never done a detox before. This means 14 hours of fasting and a 10-hour eating window, right? Every day. You can do a 16-8, which is a little bit more intense. So that's 16 hours of not eating and an 8-hour window. When I've done this in the past, I've eaten from like 11 a.m. to 7 p.m. works best for me in my household because I wanted to be able to eat dinner with my family. But choose whatever eating window works best for you. Or you can do, and this one is my favorite, a mixed 12-12. So you keep the same eating pattern that you were doing before with the 12 hours on, 12 hours off. Plus, add in either 1 or 2 24-hour fasts in a week. And a 24-hour fast is going to be, healthy dinner one day, then eat nothing the next day until healthy dinner that next day. Still, when you're fasting, I want you to do your fiber supplements and your diatomaceous earth because those are in your gut catching toxins for you. So everything else stays the same. We'll double up and we'll do a second dose on the NAC or glutathione. Still keep pushing the water. You need that. We'll do second dose of fiber, second dose of clay. All of those should be away from food if you can. We're fully avoiding processed foods, sugar, artificial sweeteners, all of that. We're working on 1 to 2 servings of veggies with each meal, even breakfast. Get your veggies, 3 meals a day. I would prefer it if you can not snack. And make sure each meal has a good source of clean protein. Quinoa, beans, lean meat, fish, nuts, something like that. And bump up your herbs and spices everywhere, right? Add as many herbs and spices as you can because those are just extra antioxidants, phenols, flavonoids, all of those things. Keep doing gentle exercise, but listen to your body. Detox is hard, right? So make sure that you're not pushing too hard. And use castor oil packs as a support, maybe 3 times a week, right? There may be detox symptoms. I will put more information about those in the blog post, but we're already running over time. Sorry to bust this week. If you try a detox, support yourself, be gentle, be easy, really, really give your body as much grace as it needs. Also, I think we're going to do one of these as a group in Genetic Rockstars, probably not until the fall, but we will do that. So if you're interested in doing that with us, keep an eye on the website, keep an eye on Genetic Rockstars, or just become a Genetic Rockstar, community.tohealthwiththat.com.